Magasha. It was a big day for these kids. They travelled from Mandela Park in Hart Bay to Kenridge Primary in Durbanville for their very first gymnastics competition. They haven't been at it all that long, barely 6 months, but to go from fooling around with handstands and so on in the streets to winning medals 6 months later takes some doing. The whole thing started with this lady. Tania Williams is a gymnastics coach who lives a stone's throw from Mandela Park. Driving past the settlement to school and back every day, she noticed lots of talents amongst kids playing in the streets.
And I see them doing handstands and cartwheels and back somersaults and flick-flacks, and the talent just is overwhelming. So I just thought to myself, well, I'm a former national coach. I know how to develop gymnastics. I love Hart Bay. I love my community. Let's see what I can do with the children, and let's see if the community actually has an interest in gymnastics, because that's the first step. No point in doing it if they're not interested.
Tania went to speak with community workers. On the eastern side of Hart Bay, Bridget Cornelius threw her weight behind the program. And across the bay, in Mandela Park, lovers Magwala volunteered to help. Together, they visited parents and kids to explain what gymnastics is all about. Crowded streets, cramped living quarters, and parents' daily struggle to make ends meet often left kids like little Catherine Lufalo to fend for themselves after school. It was soon clear there was a huge need for Tania's program.
The gymnastics have more effective here in our township because we grow whereby there were no gymnastics before, and then we are very pleased that Tania have been blessed with God just to come here in the Mizamo Yetu and currently try just to put more kids involved at the gymnastics.
When I came upon the gymnastics, I realized that this is an opportunity for a lot of our children because they've got nothing to do. And this will help them with their social skills, and who knows, we might have a talent out here.
And I mean, I've been blown over by the interest. It's been about 6 months, and the numbers are just growing and growing and growing, and everybody's rallying behind the project.
There are no gym facilities where these kids come from. But a classroom here at Morafia Oranje Kloof Primary School and one portion of a gym mat was all that Tania needed to start with the very basics of gymnastics.
Are starting off with the motor development of the children of age 5 and 6, which is all about feeling where your body is, what your body is doing, learning about direction, learning about sequencing, learning about memory, audio memory, visual memory, putting movements together, learning what a forward roll is, what a backward roll is, what a cartwheel is, how to keep our legs straight, how to point our toes, how to present ourselves, and how to move to music. So at a very basic level, we start with the children, and whether you're a Russian or an American or a South African, you start at the same place in gymnastics. You have to start at the beginning. The most important thing is that the children have a love for the sport. That's what we try to engender, and if we've achieved that, we've achieved a lot, because that takes them right through.
Catherine Ufalo is certainly enjoying her new pastime. There's been a big change since this little girl started going to Tania's classes, says her mother, Pretty.
The behavior, the first thing, the behavior, she changed, and she always wanted to do it. Even at home, she's always jumping up and down, twisting her legs, and do all those things that they do in there.
The same thing happened to third grader Althea Hendricks, who now spends most of her free time practicing her moves, says mother Doreen.
Wanneer hulle van school afkom, dan voel hulle wil 'n bietjie practice. So party byvoorbeeld, hulle practice maar op die bed, dan moet hulle afjam, moet op die bed practice nie, en sy van die enetjie wat ek het, Althea, sy is niet so ene. En sê ek nie, moet op die bed practice, jy moet wafel wanneer hulle gaan en almal, maar dit is iets goed, dit is iets wonderlik, dit is iets mooi.
Their first competition here in Durbanville gave Tania's crowd new direction. Now it is more than just a pastime. Now they dream of winning medals. And Tania, for her part, is dreaming of finding talent in Hart Bay that will one day compete for South Africa. But that is in the future. For now, a good medal haul at their very first competition is a fine start. In the blue competition, bronze went to Althea Hendricks from Sentinel Primary, Hart Bay. Silver to a proud Mia Labushkachny from Jan van Riebeck. And Sentinel's Petite Romaner Silver got the gold. In the yellow section, the Sentinel girls made a clean sweep. Anasia Stunful claimed bronze, Serene October got silver, and gold went to Olivia Miller.